spookies, welcome back to another Vlogmas video. In today's video, it's gonna be a little different. We're gonna be filming a get to know me. I went through and wrote, let me show you guys. I went through and wrote some questions that I would ask myself if I didn't know who I was. Just so you guys can get a better understanding of who I am, get to know me, and all of that, because I've never done that on social media, so that's what we're gonna do today. So the list I generated here are all questions that I'm gonna go through and answer for you guys, just so, like I said, you guys can get to know me and get a better understanding of who the queen really is, okay? So I have it split into categories. The first category is introduction questions. The second one is personality questions. The third one is favorites. The fourth one is personal life. The fifth one is goals, and the sixth one is about content. So we're gonna start with the first category that's in our questions. The first category is introduction. So the first question, obviously, that everybody asks is, what is your name? My name is Latasia, for those of you who don't know. I go by Tay to my peers and then Tasia to my family. That's just the two names I've been going by for the longest. But yeah, my name is Latasia, and there's no specialty. It's just Latasia. Question number 2 on here is, how old am I? I am 20. Y'all, yes, I'm 20 years old. I am unk, okay? No, I'm 20 years old. I just turned 20 this year. Actually, that is a good question. My birthday as well was a question, but my birthday is October 14th. I'm an 05 baby, so I just turned 20 this year. But yeah, other than that, I'm 20 years old. My birthday is in October on the 14th, and my birthday just passed, actually, like 2 months ago. The next question is, what is my race or ethnicity? So I have Indian in me, I have African American, and I am also Mexican. Mexican for sure is on my dad's side, African American's on my mom's side. I'm not quite sure where the Indian comes in, but I've been told by my parents that I do have Indian in me. I just don't know what side of my family carries the Indian, or if both sides carry. But yeah, so I am majority Hispanic and Black for sure. So that is it for the introduction questions. I feel like those are basic questions that someone would ask you when they first see you. Another question that I've seen that I didn't put on here is, like, what is something I feel like is the first thing people notice when they see me? And honestly, if I'm being real, I would say my smile. I feel like, I don't know, like anytime I laugh or smile, someone around me laughs or smiles as well, because I'm laughing or smiling. So maybe it's my smile. You guys comment down below, or just comment in general. What do you think is the first thing someone notices about you? Because the first thing I feel like someone notices about me is my smile. Okay, so the next category we're going to move into is personality. Question number 1 is, are you an introvert or extrovert? I think it depends. I feel like I can be both. If I am like around people that I don't know or I haven't known for years or I'm not really comfortable with, I will be quiet and I will not say a peep. You will not hear anything come out of me. I'm answering simple yes or no questions. I'm shaking my head yes or no, but I may not talk. And then if I'm comfortable around you, I feel like a lot of my friends, or old friends I should say, can vouch when I'm comfortable. You'll know. Like, my friends know that, like, when I'm comfortable, I am the most annoyingest person ever. I will troll you. I will make weird noises. Like, I am just over the top. And even my boyfriend can tell you guys that once I'm comfortable, okay? But I would say for the most part, I don't know, I feel like I'm introverted. I feel like not a lot of people see that side of me, so it's like, oh, she's shy, the shy, nice girl. I feel like, which is what I get a lot. But honestly, yeah, I would say I'm majority introvert, but I'm an extrovert when it comes to the right people. The next question on this list is, what is your love language? Personally, I feel like my love language for, like, what I like to, like, for others, like what I do for others, is gift giving. When I tell you guys, when it comes to Christmases, to birthdays, to just because I care about you days, like, I overdo it every time, and I'm gonna overdo it every time. I feel like, personally, I love, like, that is my love language to another person, is gift giving. Like, I just love giving gifts. I love making other people happy. I love seeing other people get excited because of a item or of anything that I made or anything that I give to them. That's literally, like, I just love that down. Like, I love it so much. But if I could say, like, coming from another person, I feel like my favorite thing is, like, is there one that's like words of affirmation or something like that? Like, I love being reassured. about everything. Like, I love being reassured. Like, communication, like, communicate with me that you love me. Communicate with me as a friend that you care about me, that you want what's best for me, that you're proud of me. Like, I just love, like, from other people receiving, being told and being reassured. And then to give to people, I love gift giving. Like, that's just, I feel like that's just the type of person I've always been. So the next question in this category is, what is one word you would use to describe yourself? That is a good question. Actually, I seen this and I was like, I'm gonna think about it before I answer. But like, I don't know. Like, I really feel like one word I would use to describe myself, like my personality as a whole, would be passionate. Like, I feel like once I am like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, once I'm onto something, like person, thing, anything, I grow so much passion behind it that my love grows. Like, once I'm passionate behind you as a person, once that passionate is there, then it's like everything I do from there is because I think about you or I love you, even as a friend. Like, not even relationship wise, just even as my peers, like someone that I'm in class with. If I grow a passionate friendship with you and I see that, oh, my friend needs help with this, or my friend needs someone to talk to, or my friend, I'm gonna be quick to help. Like, I just feel like I'm very passionate, very helpful, I would say. I don't know, I feel like I'm just very much like, I'm open to like understanding. I'm open to listening and giving advice. Like, those are a few words I would say. Open, passionate, and caring. I'm very like nurturing. That's the word I was looking for. I'm very nurturing. Like, I've been told all my life, even when I was a kid and I would like help keep my little cousins, I was always told I was just a very nurturing, and it came natural to me. So I feel like that's another word to describe like who I am and my personality as a person. The next question in this category is, do you have any hidden talents? I don't think it's as hidden as it used to be, because I've been posting it on my TikTok. If you guys want to go check my TikTok out, it'll be right here on the screen. But I would say singing, like, it's one of my like biggest passions, but it's also something that I don't do very often because I am very shy when it comes to that. But I grew up in a family full of singers. My grandpa, my uncles, my aunties, my mom, like all of them sung. Like, they would literally sit around fires and sing together when I was a kid. And I feel like the gene, the trait, whatever it is, passed down to me, because not a lot, my siblings can't sing. Sorry. If you guys see this, I'm sorry. But I feel like a lot of that came from my family. So I love music. I love singing. So like, I feel like it's a hidden talent of mine. Like, if I can rate my singing on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably give it like an 8. But I definitely feel like singing is one of my hidden talents, because that's the only thing I am good at outside of like what everybody else already knows. Like, I don't know. Now we're going to be moving on to the next category. The next category is favorites. So this is a whole bunch of like, what's your favorite? What is your like favorite questions? So number 1 is, what is my favorite sport? Honestly, you guys, I don't have a favorite sport. And I know that sounds crazy. Everybody's like, basketball or football, like you gotta choose. Like, I really don't have a favorite sport. I really could care less for sports. Granted, I played sports in middle school and high school. Like, I played volleyball, just for fun. Like, I literally played it for fun. I was pretty good at it. I wouldn't say I was the best, but I feel like I was pretty decent at it for me. But I really don't have a favorite anything, like as far as sports. Like, as far as watching though, I don't know. I feel like I could get down to watch some football. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I could really get down to watch some football. It is so intense, especially like in person. That's a different type of like scene. Like, when I went and watched football in person, it hits different. But at the same time, I love watching basketball in person too. Like, when I went to basketball games, I literally, like, you know how like girls or just guys too would go to basketball games to just like play hookup or whatever. When I went to a basketball game, maybe I was in that game in my bleachers, almost out of my seat, trying to make sure they made that shot. Like, I was not playing. Like, I was like hooting and hollering. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't have a favorite though. Just to sum it up, I don't have a favorite. The next question on this list is, what is your favorite color? Y'all are gonna get tired of me because I don't have a favorite color. I just don't. If I had to pick between, like, if someone came up to me and laid colors on the table and was like, you need to pick between blue, green, pink, and purple. Right now, these are your options, pick. And I had to pick a color, I would definitely pick pink, which is so crazy for me to say because, like, before growing up, I literally hated the color pink. Like, you couldn't give me to get pink nails, pink clothes. I just hated the color pink. And now I'm like in my pink girl phase. Like, obviously not right now because my next set is going to be a pink Christmas, but I literally like had a pink iPad, have a pink iPhone. Like pink was just my die-hard color. My nails were literally just pink not even a week ago. Like I feel like pink is definitely growing on me, and I feel like that is definitely developing to be my favorite color. But if you go look at my closet, the only thing you'll see is gray and black and white. Very neutral, like basic dark colors basically. The next question is, what is your favorite food? A lot of people don't even know this. A lot of my peers don't know this actually. My hands down like favorite food that I've had, I think it's called a tostada, and I'm gonna put one on the screen. I'm gonna show you guys. I think my grandma, she would make this for me like all the time when I was younger, and I literally like, just thinking about it, I want one. I literally fell in love with it. Like it was just a quick meal. Like it was literally easy to make, easy to eat, like in and out. Like give me my food, matter of fact give me 3 plates, because I was always taking some with me. That's how much I love them. Do I make them myself? No, because I'll burn this kitchen down. But when my grandma made them for me, it was just so delicious, y'all. Granny, Nana, if you see this, I don't know if you will, I'm in need, okay? I'm in need. The next favorite question is, what is your favorite holiday? Y'all know, I know it sounds crazy, I have 2 favorite holidays actually. My first favorite holiday is Christmas, and not because of the gifts, okay, but because of the like festivals and the love that it brings, like especially within my family, like especially my mom. Like we get so festive, like gingerbread houses, family movie nights, you know, the nails, the hair, like I just love it. Like I love the decorations. I just love how pretty the holiday is, like how pretty and beautiful you can make it. I literally love Christmas down. And then once again, because of the gifts and me being a gift giver as my love language, I literally love Christmas. And then the second holiday that is my favorite, top number 2 runner up, and you can say it's because my birthday is in October, is Halloween. I love me a good spooky season, okay? I love me the fall season. I love cozying up on my couch and watching Twilight. I love cozying up on my couch and watching all the Michael Myers series, okay? Like, I love me a good scare. Like, and I think that's because I'm born in October, I don't know, but I love me Halloween. I don't celebrate like the typical Halloween, but I just love the spooky, the fall I should say. I love the fall aesthetics from it. So that is it for my what are my favorite categories. The next category is personal and life. This is where we get a little bit more in detail about my life. First things first, I want to say I was living with my parent for majority every day of my life, literally. And recently in October, actually 4 days, was it 4 days? Yeah, 4 days before my birthday, I got my first apartment. And well, we got our first apartment. I'll go into detail about that. We got our first apartment, and I can say it has been so different than it is living at home. Like when they say, like when you see those TikToks on your For You page that are like, oh, like I can't go in my siblings' room and bother them no more because they're not here. Literally, when he's at work and I'm here by myself, we had to get a puppy. Like that's how bad it was. Like we went and got a puppy because it's just so quiet. It's so weird. Like it's so strange it just being us. Like, but it's really like, it's been a blessing too because it's been very peaceful. Like I've been able to focus on what I need to focus on. I moved out of my parents and then moved back into my parents, so I didn't have a room there, and I was sharing, and it was like I'm about to reach the ripe age of 20. It's time for me to get the show on a roll. So I got the show on a roll and got an apartment. But the first question on this list before I got to yapping about my life is relationship status. Are you single, taken, or complicated? So I am in a relationship, you guys. I feel like I've made that pretty known. I've actually, if you go down a few videos, I posted the little like him asking me out thing. I am in a relationship. I am happy, and I don't know, like I'm happy where I'm at, if you guys can't tell from my videos. It's also on my TikTok. It's everywhere. I really platform it everywhere, and I've normally never did that before. I never was the type, like after like so many issues, I was just like, there's no point, that's embarrassing. But I'm actually in a stable, healthy, very good relationship. The next question is college life. So I am in college. I currently cannot say the college I'm in, but I am in college. I am in my first year at this college because I did do a refresh. I'm in my first year at this college. I am going for my 2-year associate degree in nursing, and then I'm gonna go back after I finish my 2 years, take a break, work, and then go back into school. I can say that I went to a community college before for about 1.5 years, and it just didn't work out for me. I thought community college would be what's best for me. It's cheaper, but sometimes spending a little bit more coin is beneficial to you. And that's what I had to realize, because the community college, like I said, I'm not going to mention the school, but I feel like it was not beneficial to me. I didn't really like create a good understanding, nor was the communication good at that school. And I feel like I'm the type to stay on top of it. If you can't reply back to me, if you can't get to me within 24 hours, if we can't communicate what's beneficial to me and my future, then there's no reason I should be going there. So then I switched schools, and luckily these people reached out to me and was like, hey, we'd love to have you at our school, just come in and do a tour. And I did, and ever since then I've been glued to this school. And I forgot to introduce my puppy, but if I have a good picture or a picture, I'll insert it here. But you guys have seen it in my other videos, obviously. The puppy's name is Nova. She is a girl, and she is a Shih Tzu and Chihuahua, so she's gonna be pretty tiny, but that is like my purse baby. Like, that is my baby, okay? The next question that was on here is, what are some of my pet peeves, or my biggest pet peeve? I would say, and my boyfriend knows I hate this, and I don't know what it is, but when people burp, oh my goodness. And they don't like, you know, like when you burp and you're like, excuse me, or you turn the other way. No, when you just burp right in my face, like I'm right next to you and you burp and it just hit, oh, it is so disgusting. I hate when people burp. Like, that is just the nasty. I know it's natural and normal, like even I do it, but like, be respectful. I shouldn't be smelling it. That's all I'm gonna say. My boyfriend knows I hate it, and sometimes he likes to terrorize me with it. I literally cannot stand it. Like, it just something about it just makes me not want to eat. Like, if I'm eating my food next to you and I hear you burp, I will literally be done. Matter of fact, here, you can have my burger, have my fries. Like, that's literally how I am. I just know I'm not going for that. And then this question, I didn't know what it was asking. It's asking like red flags, like my biggest red flags. I don't know if it meant like me as a person or other people, but my biggest red flag in other people is communication. As a person, as an adult, I should say, because a lot of people I surround myself with are adults. As an adult, if you lack communication, it is a red flag to me. And like I said, there's a difference in maturity. A lot of people I don't expect to automatically know how to communicate, because not a lot of people are shown how to communicate. But for me, I was never like, communication wasn't always the biggest thing that surrounded my life, but I did take initiative to learn. I took initiative for myself. So I feel like my big red flag for someone else is if you can't communicate, if your communication sucks, but then you're also not trying to be better at your communication. Like, that is just a big red flag for me. Like, that right there would just be enough for me to say, you know what? You can't be my friend. You can't be around me. I can't do this. Like, but it's more of a boundary for me than anything. But I feel like my biggest red flag, y'all, yes, I have a red flag. My biggest red flag is the fact that I feel like, and this is stupid, but I feel like I have a hard time taking things serious. Like, I'm always laughing or smiling at something that I shouldn't be. And I feel like, so when I try to get my point across in a situation, like it could be a conflict and I'm trying to get my point across, I smile or laugh so that I don't get taken seriously. So I feel like my biggest red flag is the fact that I can come off to people that I don't take things seriously when I do. And I hate that, because I'm just a smiley person, literally. I just cannot help it. So the next category that we have on here is labeled goals. So question number 1 is, what is my current goal? My current goal right now, honestly, is to mentally, like, get a better understanding of what I'm learning in school. I feel like when it comes to school, I've worked so much towards school to, like, pass and less to learn. And now that the semester's coming to an end and finals are hitting, I feel like it's really hitting me that I really, like, could have locked in better, and maybe I wouldn't feel so, like, stuck, you know? I feel like it got to a point where me working, paying bills, and all of this, juggling everything, that I didn't make as much time as I used to for school. So now it's like I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I'm passing, but am I understanding why I'm passing, you know? And I quite frankly don't. So I have to, like, I know it's going to affect me in the long run. So I feel like that's one of my current goals, is to get back on top of like pacing myself with school how I used to. And then also a current goal that I have is really just to maintain, like making sure my relationship is maintained, making sure my living environment is maintained, making sure my health and myself is maintained. I feel like those are those are a few big things that I really like set goals for myself as of right now. And I feel like they're definitely being worked on. The next question in this category is, what is one thing I want to accomplish before the year is over? I think one thing I want to accomplish is like, I don't know. I think one thing I want to accomplish is just having a set schedule. I feel like I went from someone that was very productive, woke up early, you know, did all of that, to someone who will wake up, sit on the couch, fall asleep for the rest of the day. Like, I just want to like accomplish being more productive, more organized, and a better schedule. And another thing, I feel like one of my other goals that I forgot to mention, and another thing I want to accomplish as well, is really just creating a better relationship with God. I feel like that's something that I've lacked since life's just been moving and moving and moving. And I know regardless, he's still with me, and I still pray and I still do all of that, but I feel like my relationship could be so much stronger. My environment with God could be so much stronger. My relationship with God could be so much stronger. Like, yeah, we pray together, we do all of that, but I feel like incorporating God more into our daily routines, I feel like would be a good goal to have for by the end of this year, or just in general in life. Like, I really want a stronger relationship with God. So, and then the last question in this category is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? 5 years from now, I'll be I think 25. I'll be old. No, I'm just playing. That's not old. But I'll be 25. I think when I'm 25, I want to have my degrees for sure. When I'm 25, I want to have my degrees. I want to be in a house. At that point, I want to be already living in a home, my own house. And then eventually, I think around 25 is when I want to start my family. I'm not gonna lie. I think when I turn around 25 is when I want to have my first child. And obviously it's a future plan. So parents, if you're seeing this, calm down. I'm mature, I'm responsible. It's definitely something that's gonna be planned. But I wanna wait until like my mid-20s to have a kid now. When I was younger, I just wanted a kid. But I feel like really being thrown in, experiencing life makes you realize that you really need to wait for those type of things until you're very stable enough to know that you have it on your own. So I think by that time, we'll both be working very good jobs. You know, he's graduating college, I'm going into college. So I feel like we'll be very stable enough to have a kid and start our own family, and also have a house, have some nicer cars than what we have. Like, I feel like at that point in 5 years, that's what I see myself doing. And then the last category for this video is going to be content. So the first question in this is, why did you start YouTube? So I actually have been wanting to do YouTube since I was a kid. I can't find the channels no more. I think YouTube deactivated them because of how old we were, but I had like 7 different YouTube accounts when I was a kid, and I would spam videos on them. I would be like house tour or ice bucket challenge. Like, I was on TikTok. I was on YouTube ad when I was a kid, and I just wanted to be so famous. I wanted to be like, you know, those other YouTubers. Like, I just wanted to be an influencer. Like, I just loved it down. And I never really took it serious. And then TikTok was a thing. And I still post on TikTok to this day. I would post like, get ready with me, spend the day with me, a day in the life, Vlogmas. I did Vlogmas, I think last year on TikTok. And I just like based everything around TikTok. Like, TikTok was just like my way of like making content. And then last year, Christmas 2020, what year is it? 2024, my parents went and got me this camera that I'm filming on. It's a Sony camera, which eventually I do want to end up getting a new camera, and hopefully I can pass this down to the next person who wants to do content. But they got me this camera. It came, and they got me all the attachments. They got me tripods, they got me SD cards, they got me everything. And they're like, if you're not going to start a YouTube channel, because we know your passion, at least document your life so you have something to look back on. And so I was like, you know what, that is smart. So I was so excited. Like, I finally can be in my influencer era. Like, I was literally researching everything to get me prepared for this camera, transfer footage, everything. And I literally like woke up one day and was like, okay, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. So I started this channel. I posted on it once, didn't post on it again. I posted on it once, didn't post on it again. And then recently I'm like, Vlogmas is the perfect time for me to like lock in and really like take in what it's like to post every day. And I'm actually glad that I did that, because it's like, it's showing me a lot more. Like, I don't necessarily have like a guideline. Like, I don't necessarily have like, oh, I'm gonna post this video, this is what my channel is gonna be about. Like, really my content is just content. Like, if I'm bored and I want to pick up my camera and say, hey y'all, come do the dishes with me, like, I can do that. So I feel like that's kind of what got me into content creating, was just the fact that, and my mom does it too. Like, my mom, she has a big following on TikTok, on Facebook. Like, she gets paid for this stuff. And I definitely was like interested, not even in the money, but just doing it. And so they supported that, got me a camera, and here I am today just posting videos. And I know now I don't really get views or likes, but I know eventually if I stay consistent, consistency is key. If I stay consistent, I will. The next question is, what is my favorite kind of content to create? I feel like I like creating like cleaning videos. As weird as it sounds, like, I feel like I love a good clean with me. I don't really post get ready with me's, but I do post like clean with me. That's definitely one of my like favorite videos to post. What else do I like? I like days in the life, clean with me. I like going to like festivals and events. Like, I have a whole fall vlog that I did not ever drop. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Actually, it'll be a bonus video. I can drop it. I still have it saved in my editing app. I just never posted it. We went to like a pumpkin patch and all that. Like, I just love bringing my camera, and I don't just do it, like I said, for YouTube. I have videos on both SD cards of like when I hung out with my old friends I used to be friends with, when I was going on trips with my family. Like, I just love documenting everything that I can look back on someday. And then the last question is, what is my content goals wise, or my channel goals? I do eventually want to start growing my platform. Like, I'm in like studying and trying to create a better understanding of how to do it, but I really want to get myself out there. I really want to like get to the point where I can collab and I can travel and I can get promo videos and I can just, you know, start my own content and have my own followers, and just have a lot more subscribers, I feel like. But I know people will say like, oh, you're cringy, you're crazy, whatever, but guess what? It's gonna pay off one day, and those same people are gonna be the same people that are like, remember when we were friends? Matter of fact, Buki, I remember, and I hope you're doing well in life, like, literally. But that's all I can really think of question wise. And that, you guys, that is all I have for you guys for today. I hope you guys enjoyed some getting to know me, random questions. If you guys have any other preference of videos you guys would like to see, comment down below, or you guys can click on the link down below, I think it's down below, of my TikTok, and comment on some of my videos, and I will get you guys some good content. But as of right now, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on Vlogmas Day. Let me check. I'll see you guys Vlogmas Day 6. I'm pretty sure it's Vlogmas Day 6. Bye, Bookies.